And I'm back. Hey there, everybody. It is I, your weird Uncle XV, coming at you sickly with the COVID. I have the modern plague. Luckily, I am very vaccinated. So rather than rather than being hospitalized and ventilated and dying, instead, I've just spent the past week having my ass handed to me by a disease that has sat on my chest like an elephant made entirely out of lead and made it very, very difficult for me to do fucking anything. I don't recommend it, 0 out of 10. This is Control. Control is a game. I don't really know what else to say after that. It's a game that's best to know as little as possible going in. So all I'm going to say about it is that this is imagine the SCA, not the SCA, the SCP, Secure, Contain, Protect, had a video game that had a great fucking budget. That's Control. So without further ado, let's do that.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
Federal Bureau of... Let me try that again. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited weapons, on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smart watches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any object considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g., rubber ducks, ketchup bottles, all material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Okay, that's concerning.
seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Expenditure summary. Executive sector, Q2. Major. Staffing, surveillance, data center initiative, construction. Minor. Minor. These are expenses that were, office equipment, janitorial costs, mold removal. That's probably going to be important. HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. So it's just an expense report, but some parts of it have been redacted. So that's concerning. Who this? This is the head of research, Dr. Casper Darling. This is our bureau at work. That's AHTI. We work for him. And this is our current director, Zachariah Trench. That looks like the way ahead. Let's down this way. Oh, it's just a toilet. Nothing? Nothing. Okay.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Do I have anything? I have nothing yet. Did he get in that room? Yeah, other side. Okay. Federal Bureau of Control. Attention all... Oh, God. A shark in his... Although secure... Permission to... Following basic protocol... Shoot to kill. Good luck. Okay. Everything about this is deeply concerning. Federal Bureau of Control. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to go get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 7.5.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. Be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. You hear that?
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm AHTI, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. AHTI the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Okay, so Jessie didn't seem to respond to the fact that she didn't seem to react to the fact that he just responded to something that was sub-vocalized or that she was thinking, or otherwise talking directly to us. So, I don't know what nationality AHTI is. I think he is Finnish, based on a couple of things that he has said. and more about him much later. Again, this is a game that is much better going in knowing as little as possible. So, even though I have played this before, I am going to be feigning a certain degree of ignorance just so that I don't accidentally spoil shit. Because that's not what I'm here for.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Basic story behind this: what if impossible things were real, and what if there was a government organization that existed to try to protect us from those impossible things, and what if there were
Did I
problems
lose you there for a moment?
at that government organization?
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
I'm going to check something very quickly in the options. I apologize. Just want to make sure. Good. Okay. I'll usually turn off the music while I'm playing on my own, and the music in this game is quite good. So I wanted to make sure that it was on. Give me just one moment, please. Let's stare at this painting while I take a look at something very quickly. Okay. Thank you very much. And here we go. It's another photo of Trench. I love this detail. Everything is aggressively generic. There's a reason for that, but we'll get to that much later. Uh-oh. Internal lockdown in effect, building lockdown in effect, multiple containment breaches detected, multiple building shifts detected. Head of Research Override HRA protocol activated. They're suffering a containment breach. We have just arrived in the best possible time. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder, RE, drafting any public-facing material. When penning any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use in the service of his or her country. Regret, proud/pride, will be remembered. Words/phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood/bleed, loss, and apologies/sorry. So here's a little bit of PR for us. Something has happened, and in order to talk to the public about, these are the phrases that we're going to be using, and phrases that we're going to be avoiding include scissors, bleed, and sorry. Get in here? Nope. Need a clearance. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all of my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. So we already know that Trench is the... Oh.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Do you notice the there's the additional effect around this? This is well, you know what? I'll just let it come out naturally. We are broadcasting from the pyramid/other. Only the director can wield. Gun/sword/intentionally left blank. Your application will be
There
processed.
goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Only the director can bind the service weapon and live/die. This is your ritual/challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one.
Look at this place. Where am I?
The board is speaking to us in a very clearly alien language. The word/word/words is because bubblegum/Polaroid. There are more than one definition of the same series of sounds, I guess. These are... Cool.
The same gun.
This is the service weapon.
Okay.
It is the
Now I have a gun.
emblem of my office, as well as also going to... This is going to be the primary... Not primary. This is... Yeah, actually, yes. This is going to be my primary armament throughout this game. It has multiple configurations that we'll be able to find and unlock. For right now, all we have is just regular pistol. You notice... You notice it reloads automatically. There is no manual reload. Too far. Too far for that. Took some damage. This blue stuff on the ground, that's health. Killing things gives me instant health pickups. Took too much damage there. We wield the gun/you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, Director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Sorry, just... Whoop! Okay, then.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Uh-oh.
Get the fuck away!
All right. So, these things are something called hiss. It is an extraplanar entity that has been getting inside of people around in here due to that containment breach and making them do that. Or at least, that's my assumption.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Use the hotline.
The hotline. That's a dead man. Okay.
Alright, so Jesse Faden arrived. This is our current mission. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Guided into the building by the janitor AHTI, Jesse finds Zachariah Trench, the director of the Bureau, shot dead. She picks up the pistol next to the body and is translocated to the astral plane. A strange board encourages her to bind the gun, an object of power called a service weapon, the service weapon. She succeeds, and the board informs her that she is now the director. Now, I could swear I had a dodge button. Do I simply not have it yet? Okay, I just may not have it yet. Alright then. Side note, they're chanting. Shelter, max occupancy 6 persons. This is a containment breach shelter. If shit goes bad, this is where they were supposed to go. Looks like they did. And it didn't help. Get in there, alright? Confidential, for Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. It wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, the next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Is that you? Let's hope not. Okay, so that material, as I recall, is used for upgrading the service weapon. Which way am I going? Seems likely. Yep.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Visitor evaluations. Excuse me. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and all her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? 2. Are you from New York City or are you just visiting? Okay, so we're in New York City. Number 3. How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they will need to leave. If their answers seem escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunnar's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then immediately. Remember, there is no such thing as too suspicious. Okay. I mean, I'd have something to say about that, but I mean, like, they're clearly correct. There is no such thing as too suspicious. Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. All right, so that's what an AWE is, an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain informed by our own and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially in popular culture using our Bureau-made anthology television program. Whoa. Oh, are they talking about the X-Files? Are they saying that the X-Files is a Bureau-made anthology television program? Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on a pair of scissors that consume human through 2 punctures on the... Okay, so we have a little bit better idea of what happened in where was that? Was that Kansas? That whatever event it was earlier that we needed to have some kind of a government handout to tell us how to answer about it to the press. A pair of scissors that consume human something through 2 punctures on the something. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942 for a full report. Take a look at what's over here on the wall. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Acoustic guitar for sale. Socks and ballerinas. Live at the oldest house. That's where we are, the oldest house. Remember to wash your hands. Your hands can spread the mold. The mold. Spread the mold. Uh-oh. Say hi and welcome some new people to the oldest house. Please don't bring dogs into the office. Some of us have allergies. Oh, okay. Okay, let's get out of here. Yep, they're chanting. It's creepy. Is her mouth moving? Can't tell. Nothing suspicious going on here. That way. And not that way. Alright, looks like we're going over the front. Whoop. They're the mooks. Damn it. A small hit. I keep on hitting the R button, which is swap shoulder, because... Whoop. Let's get some health. Health.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Cool.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau?
Looks like I only have a choice of one outfit. Someone's talking to me. It's a voice in safe. There it is.
Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromise.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
They already know who I am.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow
Hey,
this
thank you.
hostile
Welcome along.
force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Where's the hiss correct? Oh, right over here. Oh. You okay in there? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna make her head explode. Whoop! Eh?
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
That was horrible. At least she didn't seem to suffer.
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
So, okay, there's no curing these people who have been infected by the hiss. It's already devoured them from the inside out. Awesome. All right, then.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
So, by HRA, we're
They
apparently
call me
talking
the
about that
director.
chest-piece
That's not me.
backpack setup.
I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
All right, take a quick look at our loadout. Okay. So, each individual weapon form has an increasing series of mods. We can unlock mod slots with various components that we'll be able to find. The rest of this is fairly self-explanatory. Personal mods, I do. Increased health recovery per element to pick up. All right. As for our missions, we gotta go find the hotline.
Take to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
Let's talk to her.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Ooh, okay, so.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
And finally, the HRAs, Hadron Resistance Amplifier.
So HRAs stop you from becoming hiss.
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
All right, that's everything.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Yes, these are the other directors. It's interesting that it goes upwards. But that one's going to eventually have a me. All right, so. How the fuck do we get there? Any place I can fast travel? Nope. There's is not. Alright. So let's take a couple of blind stabs in the dark and let's see if we can get anywhere good. It's like 3. Nope. It's a jukebox in containment. Interesting. That way? Okay. Now. Oops. Okay. So, these are the materials that we've been picking up so far. Undefined reading, house memory, and hidden trend. Oh, okay. Sure. Sure. You're not going to open? Okay, that's not the way. Oh, hey. Thank you, Sparkly Light. Let's go this way.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Yeah, I hear it. No, not awesome. Okay. Shit. Didn't quite make it. What? Whoa! Hello there, big scary red hole in the wall. Nope, not that way.
It's overpowering here.
Alright.
You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
This dude's fucking jaw has been torn off. Who tore this fucker's jaw off? What about you? You still have a jaw? He still has a jaw. Jesus Christ. This is gruesome. Yeah. All right. Okay. Jesus Christ. Just a bathroom, just a bathroom. Let's see this. Oh, hey. Some, a little bit of light reading. Unstable area notice. Please be aware. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearby control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart: green is stable, yellow is low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange is high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts, and red is frequent unanticipated building shifts. Are we in a building shift? Is that what they're talking about? This is just what they fucking work with every day. Just any day, the fucking world could just open up and start eating people. Look at this. These people came into work this morning. It's dead letters. Where am I going? Yep, that's where I'm going. I don't trust this at all. Dead letters. Machine God. I had a dream. Oh, a dead letter office, to my understanding, is it's where just letters that have been sent in, there's nothing you can do with them. They just sort of sit there. So this would be basically the repository for people who have sent letters in to the Bureau of Control, or letters that have been collected by the Bureau of Control. I don't know. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Yep. Get a flashlight, huh? Correspondence. Singing Fish. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil song, says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house 'cause of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's real bad. I don't like that. That is definitely something coming down. Whoop. Looks like I can get the drop up too. Nice. Fuck! Whoa, grenades! Okay. I heard it. I heard it. Where is it? There. Fuck! That looks like a boss of some kind. That's a shotgun. Ooh, okay. Is that everyone? That's everyone. Alright, looks like that's where I need to be, right there. Let's see what else there is in this room. Money, money, money! I love this. The fucking way the walls just come out of the walls. You? Trench. Dead letter approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among these letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into the authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Services on deliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones might allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So, thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Yeah, fuck you, P. Bartwell. This place is creepy as shit. Get through here? Oh, I can't. You know what? I'm just gonna gun it for here. That's so fucking cool. Right. Gotta navigate through the communications department, so that's this way. So let's take a look around in here first, see if we can find anything interesting. Introduction to Paranatural Topics, presentation 11.15, presented by Dr. Casper Darling. We've been hearing about this guy.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on, and they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air.
Jesus.
To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Okay. So, that's something. Let's see if there's anywhere else we can check out before we go. That needs clearance. There's nothing over here. Nothing in there. Hello, floaty lady. I'm so sorry. Whoa! Okay, so they're not chanting anymore. I feel like I just saw some of them. Did they come back? Nope, they're still gone. All right, cool. Which way is the way? This is the way. Here we go.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Okay. That's a lot of blood. That is a lot of blood. That's blood. Let's see if there's anything up here before we go. Yep, there is. Curiosity rewarded. I'm your new director! Whoop! Did he just get... like that. Is he okay? No, he is dead. That man is dead. That man was murdered by flying mail canister.
Object of power.
Whoa!
The piss have latched on.
Whoa!
We need to cleanse it.
Well, shit. What is it? It's a collection of mail tubes. Well, you know what? I guarantee you it's that floppy disk. And we're running, and we're running. Not that way. This way. Have to get close to it? I do. It is. It's the floppy disk. Floppy disk / nuke can be bound to gain launch / telekinesis. Okay.
It's harder
I'm
to
in.
hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Yes! It's everything I've ever wanted. Alright, so that bar across the top seems to be my, it's on a cooldown, or that power is anyway. Launch. Oh, I see, I have to launch this. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna throw so much shit at so many people. Yes. Can I climb while still carrying a thing? No, I cannot. Okay. Excuse me, some idiot gave me telekinetic powers. The Hiss / antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
You're
okay,
gone.
so
Cut
they're
off.
invading.
I got it. Just like you wanted, right?
Oh! There's people coming. Shit to throw. Give me shit to throw! This one explodes. You can tell because of the wave. Is it a bag of letters? It is a bag of letters. Anyone left? Hi! Bye! Yeah, someone made a mistake and gave me telekinetic powers. Alright, still can't get into here, can I? Nope, cannot.
said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Doesn't seem to be anything in this room yet anyway. So, Tomasi, Willow AWE outcome. Reinformation campaign summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to... So, another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign, and we perfectly executed. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring and for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Wow. I don't like Tomasi. He's a little bit too happy that everyone bought their story of an entire family being eaten by polar bears. What happened to that family? What actually ate them, if it was not polar bears? I'm a sucker for a game with decent physics. I am absolutely a sucker for a game with decent physics. Give me a good fucking ragdoll physics game and I am happy. Sorry, please go away. You are creepy and I don't like you. Here. This place is pretty big. Right, well, I'm right here, so let's see what's up here first. Whoa. Uh-oh. Okay, there's Duke. Where are they? Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. There you are. Whoop! Grenade! Damn it. What the fuck is this room? Okay, this is not a rhetorical question. What the fuck is this room? What? Question marks. What did you do in this room? Is there a label? Is there a label on this room? There's no label on this fucking room. What is... I am deeply concerned. Alright. Data breach. System security evaluation confirmed data breach. Summary. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users. Patrick Struchens, Rubens Nogueira, Arto Kolumaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jaco Saarinen. I'm so sorry to the nationalities whose names I have just butchered. I don't know how to pronounce that. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. All right. Speaking of which, let me take the time. Yeah, you know what? Okay. I'm going to go on, I think, for another maybe 20 minutes. And then I'm going to go back to sleep. I apologize. I am mostly over the worst of the COVID, but it's still kicking my ass. Sitting upright is exhausting. And I don't like this room. Do people work here? These are desks. Who the fuck would work? What the hell kind of desk is this? Jesus Christ. All right, I'm sorry. Let me just get the fuck away from this. That's something in there. Marshal, lockdown distinctions. Federal Bureau of Control. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. This is to Alberto Tomasi. Oh, this is to Tomasi. All right. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator. By restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach. Based on some complicated system that security and research slap together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant that it stays the way that it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess works, okay? Okay. This is AHTI's cart. AHTI is not here. Instead is this. What is this? Oh, this is mold. They were talking about mold before. Hey, excuse me, I'd like you to shut up now. Thank you. I can't hear myself speak. Is this hurting me? Well, my health bar just came up, so my assumption is yes. Whoop! Yes, it is hurting me very, very much, very quickly. All right. So that's someplace I go back to. It's a no-go. Go through here. Okay. Blood. Oh, hey. Guess who's got ourselves some clearance?
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy. This is something I experienced while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots, no flickering lights. But when I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out and suffocate. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell
Was he the
his
ghost?
story, and I encourage you
Is
to
that
keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe
I have suspicions about your ghost story there, Gomer. Okay. So these are also fast travel points as well. Yeah, good. Bathrooms? Bathrooms? Trouble. Nope, nothing. Sorry, just using the flash of the gun to illuminate the area a little bit. So while that weird ghost story was playing, did you notice? I mean, I mentioned before that I'm a sucker for a game with decent physics, but holy shit, man! Look at that. It's great. I love that. That's really cool. Pneumatics I just came from. Where I want to be going to is proceed through the communications department. I guess that's where I am. Is that where I am? Oh! Alright. And we just got clearance level 1, so I guess this is where we're going. That's what I thought. Uh-oh! Oh, they can fly now.
Fly now. Great.
Did I take a hit? I did take a hit. Thanks. Get some help. Get some help. Get some altitude. Get some things to throw. Come here. This motherfucker dodging me. What a prick. Oh, he is also throwing shit at me too. Alright then. And he's hitting me. Get him? I need health. Yep. There. Health on the floor. Oh dear. Running. There we go. go? Yes. Oh, good. I get to fight him again.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
All right, then.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
All right. I'm so sorry, buddy. Jesus Christ. Health all over the floor. All right. Good to go. Jesus Christ. Again with the fucking lower jaw. Why do you keep ripping off people's lower jaws? It's so gross. Him too. And him. Gee. I'm having second thoughts about taking over this place. Oh, that's where he went. Right. He's not going to come down this time. All right. Altered World Events, Butte Summary. AWE 17. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. A translocative light switch cord. Huh. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at which had been connected to a total of disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. This light switch cord in the Butte's home closet disappeared during this incident. Okay. So it's a thing. It's a make people go away switch. Tomasi's ID. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. All right.
Tomasi, head of comms. The hiss got him.
The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Okay. Tomasi's a prick. Don't like him. But it seems pretty clear that the flying one that we just chased out through a wall very nearly kicked my ass, by the way. That's Tomasi. It's pretty clear that's Tomasi.
The hotline can't be far now.
Butte, AWE 17, supplemental. According to their testimony, agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. Key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, light switch cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the and sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is but initial hypotheses center on the Butte AWE as a see Dr. Darling presentation 24.3 for more details. All right, so it's a place between places. It's a conduit, sort of like a metaphysical airlock that connects two places. Let's see what else we got. All right, so Hotline Security Log. All visitors must check in from August 19th through until October 26th. Trench, a custodian named Bill Everett. Trench, Bill Everett. Trench, Bill Everett. And then Carol Bishop, a different custodian. All right, I'm sure that's interesting to someone. Phone is ringing.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with a black pyramid.
Been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
There's a floor out there. A wall. Ocean View Casino. Motel. The Ocean View Motel.
Hello? Anyone here?
All right, let's explore. 227, 226, and room 224 is open. It's the only actionable item. Oh! I see. And there's a key.
The key has a black pyramid on it.
Let's see what's in the other rooms. Nothing? I recognize that painting. This painting seems to be part of a series. We saw it before in the entrance hall, or up by the possibly up by the director's office. There's a series of somewhat inexplicable Western-themed paintings. This, just like this. Looks like this just cycles through those three rooms, and we've already got the key, so let's go on through. Okay, well, that's me. That's a painting of me. It's got my little hair thingy and everything. All right, that's not creepy. 2, 3. Law of 3 applies. Oh, I see. Okay. This room is big and fucked up. Okay. Bonjour. The hotline/seashell is a transmitter/bridge. Directors can call the board/long distance. Right. Oh, these things. Not even a health bar. And it's coming straight for me. Okay, I get it. How much will they chase me? Ooh, there's more of them. Alright, so... Not a very difficult one. Well done, dialed/director. Contact us, past selves, hotline. We expect compulsive calls.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall.
That's the voice of Max Payne.
Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me.
It just occurred to me.
She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Control. Control never changes. I need to see something in the options. If there's some reason why that... I'll have to check it out a little bit later on. I need to find out. There's got to be some reason why that the mouse crosshairs isn't going away. Let's see.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Twitch.
I think that's better.
Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
We sure do.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
All right. And that's going to be about it for the moment. Tune in next time when we keep doing more of this, find more shit that really seriously unsettles me, and learn more about AHTI, the real hero of the story. I'll try to do again in a couple of hours. If not, I love you all. Thanks very much for coming along.